A letter coming from Attorney
Kaya
Paquito
binenta yan.
Ochoa stating therein that hindi siya maka-attend sa hearing natin dahil may sakit siya. And meron siya kasama, may attached dito na medical certificate from St. Luke's Medical Center stating that COVID-19 PCR viral RNA detected, interpretation positive. Positive daw siya sa COVID kaya hindi siya maka-attend. So, sana kung hindi siya, kung naka-attend siya ngayon dito, baka kung natapos natin itong
Ako, may pangapat pa.
itong mga resource person na kailangan natin tanungin at kung nandito sana siya,
Mukhang may pangapat pa.
I could have adjourned this this hearing after to this hearing. But bigyan pa natin siya ng chance. So kung si
Diyos ko, sayang pero ng bayan. Oy!
mag negative sa COVID. 5 days. So okay lang kung bigyan natin si Secretary Ochoa ng 1 week. Ha?
May
Di-
pangapat pa. Diyos ko ba to? Sayang pero ng bayan. Ay, naku. Natatawa na lang
Walang
si
DOH. So we will be giving Attorney Paquito Ochoa 1
Ay,
week to
naku.
recover from COVID. And we have already sent to him 2 invitation letters. So by this time, you issue
So,
subpoena.
ibig sabihin po, mga
for his
kababayan,
attendance
hindi pupunta si
before this
Maharlika,
committee.
may tuloy-tuloy ang hearing.
Kung hindi pa rin siya mag-attend, baka warrant of arrest will be issued by the Senate.
Nakalimutan
Kung hindi
niya
siya
na yan
magpakita.
si Maharlika.
Ha? Just for the record, dahil mahirap yung
Sayang ang pera ng bayan.
iniiwasan tayo. Well, you know, in-acknowledge natin, positive siya sa COVID, Kaya bigyan natin siya ng another 1 week. Kung nandito sana siya, baka tapos na itong hearing na ito.
Hoy, may
Mr. Chair.
pangapat pa.
Yes,
Is
go ahead.
this
Ayan.
committee going to conduct another hearing next week?
Yes, next
I
week.
thought this is the last hearing, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, kung nandito sana si Paquito Ochoa,
Paano si Maharlika? Pinapatawag din yun, hindi sumisipot. Hindi hanggang sumipot yun, may hearing.
could have decided to adjourn this hearing.
Nakahiya ka ba
Pero
to?
mahirap yung hanging tayo, Your Honor, kailangan humarap siya dito sa ating committee. Kaya para matapos natin ito. Yes,
You!
Senator
Kadiri!
Tonto.
Ay!
Yusek Vasquez, may paraan ba? Another alternative, not in congressional hearings, but in trials, court trials, take the deposition or what? Ano bang
Actually,
pwede mo i-suggest?
Thank you for the opportunity to make a statement again, Your Honor.
Sayang ang pera ng
Actually,
bayan.
there are ways of facilitating testimony taking short of physical face-to-face.
Yes, I know that. I know everything. I know everything, but I want him to be present physically here.
Dapat si Maharlika.
Gusto ko lang
Pwede mo.
mahirap yung magtatanong tayo na wala siya doon sa harapan natin. Kaya nga, nag-volunteer yung iba na online daw sila mag-testify. But I don't allow that. As far as this committee is concerned, we do not allow online attendance. Kailangan nasa jurisdiction sila ng committee na ito before we can take their
Si
statements.
Maharlika, uy.
So yun ang akin.
Submit, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair, may I know
Yes.
the circumstances why the presence of the former executive secretary is needed here?
He was
I'm not defending him because you know naman he's the former executive secretary of President Aquino.
yes, number one, he was mentioned in the
Ano? Sagot!
deposition of Jonathan Morales that the operation was halted, was disapproved by former Deputy Director General for Operation Carlos Gadapan per orders of the then Executive Secretary Paquito Ochoa. So yun lang naman i-confirm natin sa kanya
Yeah.
para because we are trying to establish here kung talagang totoo yung sinasabi ni Jonathan Morales.
Well, Mr.
Maharlika.
Chair, as far as I'm concerned, these are all hearsay, and you cannot believe in all
Hearsay.
the alibis or the imagination of this particular resource person, Mr. President.
Yes, I
Mr.
am
Chair.
taking your position on this matter, Your Honor, but when you say heresy, wala siyang personal knowledge. So let us define now what is personal
Wala
knowledge.
naman talaga.
Personal knowledge is talagang siya ang nakakaalam,
No.
siya ang nakakaalam, di ba?
Yung
So,
informant.
right here, right
Sinasabi niya.
now, I presume, hindi ako abogado ha, hindi ako abogado, ordinaryong police lang
Alam
po ako.
namin.
Pero ito ang interpretation ko. Jonathan Morales has no personal knowledge as far as the action of Paquito Ochoa of stopping the said supposed to be surveillance and casing operation to validate that information. But he has a personal knowledge as far as that information is concerned. So, when we talk of personal knowledge, alam niya yung impormasyon. So, personal knowledge pa rin yan. Because
Hand
nakausap
yun.
niya si Gadapan, na sabi niya, pinahinto itong operation natin, disapprove ko dahil ayaw ni Executive Secretary Ochoa. So, may personal knowledge si Morales of that information. Pero wala siyang personal knowledge as far as that incident is concerned.
Tumataas boses ni Boto.
Na
Sinawa mo nga si
pagbigay ng
Jimboy.
order ni Ochoa na i-basura yung operation. So, yun lang sa akin. Hearsay, pero pag sabi natin personal knowledge, may personal knowledge siya as far as that information is concerned. Kaya nga, tinatawag natin ngayon, pinapatawag natin ngayon, at na-intriga lang ako,
Kaya mo pa?
Your Honor, kasi pangalawang imbitasyon na natin ito. Ngayon, may COVID siya. So,
Kaya mo pa?
pangatlong imbitasyon natin dito, ay, subpoena na. I don't think the Senate will question my actions as far as this hearing is concerned because kailangan ma-maintain natin yung credibility ng Senado na kapag tayo ini-snub ng ating mga resource person na very sensitive information na dapat makuha natin galing sa kanya, ay hahayaan na lang natin siya off the hook.
Wala yan, Brad.
That's the opinion of the chairman of this committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes, thank
Mr.
you.
Chair, don't get me wrong. I am in full support of the decision of the committee chair, and I will continue to support the decision of the chairman of this particular committee, Mr. President.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bring it
I know
on.
you're very supportive.
Mr. Chair, can I give my opening statement, if I may?
Yes, you may deliver your opening statement. Thank you.
Mr. Chair. Sa pagpapatuloy po ng pagdinig ng committee to, nais ko lamang pong bigyan linaw ang ilang mahalagang bagay para sa ating publiko. Ang pagsiwalat ng mga di umano'y dokumento mula sa Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency, kung mapapatunayan na wala itong kabasehan o katotohanan at pawang gawa-gawa lamang, ay sumasaklaw sa privacy concerns, due process at reliability of information. Ang pagbanggit ng mga pangalan ng mga individual na di umano'y sangkot sa paggamit ng ilegal na droga ay maaaring maglagay sa panganib ang kanilang buhay at maturing na paglabag sa kanilang pribadong buhay.
Totoo.
Ito rin ay usapin na may kinalaman sa tinatawag natin due process at presumption of innocence, lalo na kung hindi ka mapapatunayan na sangkot sila sa anumang krimen sa ilalim ng tamang proseso ng batas. Maaring biktima rin sila ng maling interpretasyon o maling pag-uugnay sa usapin ng illegal drugs. Maaari rin na magdulot ito ng political repercussions at magamit na instrumento sa pamumulitika. I am here to extend my full support as one of the vice chair of this committee to the esteemed chairperson conducting these committee hearings. It is our collective responsibility to unearth the truth behind the purported PDEA leaks and utilize it to shape effective legislation. My colleague and I are committed to achieving this objective through a diligent and impartial approach. Ang paksa ng pagdinig ay hindi umano'y PDEA leaks. Pero sinabi ng mga opisyal ng PDEA na walang ganitong pangyayari. Sinasabi ni Morales, meron daw. Nasaan po ang ebidensya? Isa sa mga natutunan ko sa pag-aaral ng batas ay ang legal maxim that he who alleges has the burden to prove this. Maliban sa mga statement ni Morales, ano pang ebidensya ay pinakita niya?
Wala.
Wala po. Mr. Chair,
Bato!
dinidinig natin ang testimonya ng isang witness na naharap sa mga criminal complaints sa isang lokal na hukuman at kabilang dito ang paglabag sa Article 180 ng Revised Penal Code, ang batas na nagtatakda ng parusa para sa mga tao nagbibigay ng peke o maling testimonya laban sa isang akusado at
Hello?
kasalukuyan itong nakapending sa MTC San Fernando, Pampanga.
Tulong.
Bilang mga senador, meron tayong malalim na responsibilidad na tiyakin ang katotohanan sa mga pahayag ng mga individual na tumatayong testigo o resource persons natin. Ito ay hindi lamang tungkulin natin bilang mga mambabatas, kundi isang moral na obligasyon. Walang puwang sa ating mga pagdinig ang mga nagpapakalat ng kasinungalingan o gumagawa ng perjurious statements,
Hello?
lalo na't nanumpa sila sa nagsasabi na pawang katotohanan lamang.
Tulong yan.
Sa bawat pagdinig na sinasagawa natin, layunin natin hindi lamang ang paghahanap ng katotohanan, kundi maging ang pagbibigay ng hustisya at pagtataguyod ng kapakanan ng ating mga kababayan. Sa mga bumabatikos sa akin na wala raw ako moral ascendancy para lumahok sa pagdinig na ito dahil ako raw ay convicted
Ayan.
ng hukuman. Nais ko lang bigyan din na ang pagdalo ko dito ay pagtupad sa akin tungkulin at responsibilidad bilang inyong senador na inihalal ng 15 milyong botanteng Pilipino na naniniwala sa aking kakayahan at nagtitiwala na kaya kong gampanan ang mga responsibilidad bilang isang lingkod bayan. Huwag kayong maglala. I am a man of conviction. Tungkulin ko na gampanan ang niyaatang na responsibilidad at mandato ng taong bayan.
Aha.
Hindi ako titigil sa pagtupad ng aking tungkulin kahit pa may iilan dyan na inaatake ako ng personal. Ang ating paglahok sa mga pagdinig ay hindi lamang isang karapatan, kundi isang tungkulin ang ating sinumpaan. At kasama sa ating sinumpaan bilang mambabatas ay pagpapanatili ng integridad at tiwala ng ating mga kababayan sa ating institusyon. Hindi ito tungkol sa personal na interes, kundi tungkol sa paglilingkod sa bayan at pagpapalakas sa mga institusyon ng ating demokrasya. It is crucial that our legislative processes uphold the principles of truth, integrity, and fairness. Allowing the dissemination of false information and fabricated narratives not only undermines the credibility of our institutions but also jeopardizes the pursuit of genuine justice and accountability. And we must prioritize evidence-based discourse and avoid providing a platform for those who manipulate the truth for personal gain or hidden agenda. By carefully distinguishing between fact and fiction and maintaining a commitment to truthfulness, we can ensure that our legislative hearings serve the best interests of the Filipino people. And I call upon the Senate Public Order Committee to uphold its duty to the Filipino people by exercising due diligence in verifying the veracity of information presented before it and by refraining from legitimizing falsehoods and fabricated stories. Mr. Chair, before I continue, I have a witness, a surprise witness, who can
May surprise witness.
maybe give some inputs because his name was mentioned during the first or the second hearing, and I
Dionisio
want
Santiago.
also to, with the permission of the chair,
Wala.
to call his attention and maybe to give some inputs and to corroborate what some of the resource persons and I myself to corroborate all the statements that I said during the last hearing, if I may, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Senator Jingo Estrada.
Maybe
for the
Dionisio
record,
Santiago, maybe.
yung witness na iharap mo ay hindi yan kasama sa mga invited resource
Recording in
person
progress.
by this committee.
Ayaw
Then
nito.
again, as I have said, I am for ferreting out the truth.
Thank you, Mr.
Kahit
Chair.
na wala yan siya sa, hindi siya invited na resource person, but since dinala mo siya dito, I am willing to hear him. Huwag po kayo mag-alala. But then again, before you proceed with the presentation of your witness, I just would like to react on your opening statement that yes.
Nauutal na si Bato.
Thank you for these reminders. Reminders coming from a esteemed veteran colleague of the Senate. Alam ko mas marami kang alam kaysa akin. So I am taking all your advices.
Kaya pa, Bato.
And rest assured that as the chairman of this committee
Hindi yata
will not go
expected, Bato.
overboard. When you say that I am entertaining, I am legitimizing falsehood, I would like to disagree that we are not entertaining. But thank you for this
Kaya pa.
reminder. Hindi naman, kaya nga tayo nagkakaroon ng hearing to hear everyone para pakinggan natin sila. Wala
Kaya
ko tayong
pa.
hidden agenda dito. It's up for us to
Maramdamin.
to evaluate yung mga sinasabi lang kung totoo ba yan o hindi.
Maramdamin.
Si Morales mismo, meron siya mga sinasabi na pinapaniwalaan ko.
Bakit
Meron
ba
din
to?
siya sinasabi na medyo alanganin ako. That's
Bakit ba to?
just to set the record straight. And the rest assured, I will do my best as the chairman of this committee na hindi magamit itong committee na ito for any hidden agenda or any political or personal agenda ng ibang tao.
Ano lang,
Itataya ko ang buhay ko
naniniwala
dito
taong bayan
sa
dyan.
hearing na ito. As far as
Maramdamin.
objectivity and neutrality is concerned. That's all.
Mangingiti
You may
siya.
proceed.
Jingle.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman.
Senator Tolentino is seeking the floor, if you may allow. Go ahead,
Mr.
Senator
Chairman,
Tolentino.
even without inquiring as to the nature of the testimony that would be given by the surprise witness, may we know, Mr. Chairman, kung nakapanumpa na ba yung surprise witness o wala pa dito? Wala pa,
Pasok
surprise
ka lang,
nga.
Kaya pa si
So,
Tolentino.
therefore,
Surprise,
you are not objecting to the presentation of this witness?
We rely on the ruling of the chair.
Well, I rule in the spirit of transparency and fairness. Kahit na hindi ko siya invited, since siya ay invited ng ating colleague din, pakinggan natin.
Kaya pa.
I'm willing to hear.
I rely on your ruling. I'm not so sure about the sentiments of Senator Escudero here.
Ayag yan.
You want to share your sentiment? By the way, I would like to acknowledge the presence of Senator Escudero and Senator Bongo. Thank you very much, Your Honors. Dumadami na akong kasama dito. Lumalakas na yung loob ko. Andyan na kayo. Marami na akong reinforcement. Thank you. Please.
Probably conditionally, Mr. Chairman, because I want to be surprised too. I don't know the nature of the testimony to be given by the witness of Senator Jinggoy. But I'm willing to go along with the chairman's ruling to allow this witness for the meantime.
Well, thank you. As I have said, no holds barred ako dito. Kahit sino.
Kaya
Pakinggan
pa.
ko. That's why we have a hearing. Para pakinggan natin.
Oh,
Senator Jinggoy. Before you continue,
kalmado yung dalawa nandun, oh.
you want to say your... Okay. So please, Senator Mark.
Pinasok pa si Bongo.
May opening statement na? Okay, go ahead, Senator Jinggoy.